Welcome to Geeks Corner. I'm Mr. Daps.
And I'm Johnny 5.
And why are you Johnny 5 tonight?
Hat number 5.
Awesome.
And in the comments, first person to list the episode number and the hat style for the other 4 wins.
I like your other one better.
Okay, fine.
Wait, what's in your hat?
Otter.
Why? You're trying to look like you're... Okay. Nice. Anyway, welcome to Geeks Corner. I'm Mr. Daps, and this is Johnny 5.
Hi.
We already got over the Johnny 5 thing, so we will just move forward. Quick recap of last week, I think, would be in order. Celebrate is done. Some people are very happy about this, others are not.
Would you say they're celebrating?
One way or another. Maybe not. Since Celebrate is gone, Christmas Parade is here now. We actually went and filmed it tonight. We've got some other Christmas videos going up, so keep an eye on this YouTube because it will have a lot more.
It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas.
Yes. Exactly. Mm-hmm. Thank you. Couldn't have said it better myself.
I know.
Mm-hmm. So, I had a good weekend. I went up to the Walt Disney Family Museum.
Oh, cool.
Always a fun place to go. Talk about your weekend, though, because you're the one that really had stuff going on.
Yeah, because that's a lot more interesting than a museum. So I did the Improv Cup, and...
Tell Diane that.
Oh, don't tell Diane.
Okay, keep going.
Yeah, so I did the Improv Cup, competition-style improvisation. We came in 6th out of 16, but we didn't go any further than that. But the group that we matched up against on the second day ended up winning the whole thing. So I like to think of it as we were the first team to come in second, as opposed to the next 2 that came in second to them.
But that's not the same as the first losers.
No, absolutely not.
Okay.
There were a lot of people who lost before we did.
Okay.
And altogether we raised $1,400 for hole-in-the-wall camps.
Awesome.
So, it's camps for terminally ill children, I think.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so they get to just go and have fun and be kids.
It's
and
not a theater
medical
camp,
stuff
it's
is
just
paid for. No,
whatever.
It was a really good charity. Look into it if you get a chance. They do really fantastic stuff. So.
Awesome.
Yeah.
You did that this weekend. Last week, actually, after we filmed this, you did a really cool little post that was on Geeks Corner.
Yep.
You want to talk about it?
I'm reviewing the past shows at Disneyland and other locations. So I started off my investigation, as it were, with a Dick Tracy musical, which I just love showing people that it existed. I mean, the main song has the lyrics with a clue and a Tommy gun, and I just love...
Got a winner there.
Yeah, it's just... It's so wonderful.
Is that appropriate for Disney? Just curious.
That's why I showed this to people.
Comments.
Yes.
Yes, we want to hear the comments.
Stage. Go look at the post and watch the whole thing, because there's a couple of times in there that I wonder exactly how appropriate it is.
Yeah, and then seeing that, what do you think of Disney Dance Crew afterwards, if that's an issue for you?
Yes.
Which, speaking of Disney Dance Crew, did you hear that they took out the word gangsta? So it's no longer drink up me gangster yo ho.
I didn't hear
You
that.
didn't even know that they were...
I wasn't even aware...
No, you didn't watch the video.
I absolutely watched the video, but the lyrics went by so fast, and the sound...
It was a bit of a controversy, and it's been removed.
Interesting. What is it replaced with?
I think
Is it Back to Me Hardy?
Yeah, I think it's Back to Me Hardy.
Well,
Yeah.
there we go. Make it more Disney.
So what are you going to write about this week?
Well, it's a surprise. You'll have to stay tuned. But I will let you know that I am continuing my investigation. So whatever that means. Yes.
Beyond writing, you also have a YouTube page.
Yes. So we've talked about my theater, my writing, and now my YouTube.
This is the Johnny 5 episode.
Yes.
Because it's our
How come
7th
it's 7?
episode. I don't know. You're the one that does the strange math.
Because 7 has 5 letters in it.
That's awesome. Well done.
Yes.
You completely just came up with that too.
Not planned. So my YouTube account, youtube.com/DapsGeekJohnny5. One more time, without a stutter, DapsGeekJohnny5.
And I will favorite it on this YouTube or something, or however.
I'm sure there's a link right here.
I'll add
right
a
now.
link somehow.
Yeah. But what I'm doing for the rest of November, so for all of you watching this right now, go to that YouTube.
The more the merrier.
Underneath the channel thing with the actual video on it, if you keep scrolling so that goes by, there's a submission form under that for your favorite speeches. So you can reference it if it's something really well known, like the Gettysburg Address, I Have a Dream, something like that. Or if it's something a little more obscure, or if it's something from a TV show, if you can find a YouTube video, put that on there. So I'm looking for people to submit things and people to vote on what's already been submitted. So do that, and it's a random voting that doesn't mean anything, and you'll see what happens with it later.
It'll be pretty cool.
Yes. It'll be my first upload to my own channel.
Yeah,
So
it will
you can help make it happen.
Definitely be worth waiting for.
Cool. Speaking of worth waiting for, and YouTube channels, and staying tuned.
What's the segue there? I'm listening.
Stay tuned to the Primordial Penguins.
Oh yeah, well, we're gonna get to that, but
Okay. Well,
we'll get to
I'm
that.
trying to segue.
Well, I was gonna segue from your
I
activities.
fell off of it like George W. Bush.
to my activities. I actually have some really exciting interviews coming up this
Yes,
week.
you do.
Starting tomorrow, I will be interviewing Frank Thomas's son, Ted Thomas, who was the director and he wrote Walt El Grupo, which will be coming out on DVD in a couple weeks. There it is, right there. Yeah, those aren't ready yet.
Oh, yeah, I'm
And,
just getting them closer, so you don't have to go all the way.
Yeah, so this is an amazing flick. I've watched it 3 times, I think, now.
Very cool.
In its different forms, and just trying to research and be ready for this. So keep your eyes open for that interview.
And might I say, look who's now doing the 3D stuff.
I'm learning from the best.
Absolutely.
The next interview, I will be interviewing the sons of the Sherman Brothers, who created this flick, this documentary called The Boys. It goes into the Sherman Brothers and their real relationship, whatever that may be. You can find out. It'll be on dapsmagic.com sometime next week. So my review of this will be up, and the interview with the Sherman Brothers' sons. And then next Monday, which will be a week from tonight,
yes,
except I'll be interviewing him during the day, I will be interviewing producer Don Hahn, who came up with this one, Waking Sleeping Beauty, which is about the rebirth of Disney animation, which will be awesome. Anybody that's seen this knows how incredible it is, and my review of this DVD will be up next week, hopefully, as well. I will be writing a lot this week, I'm sorry.
and I'll be looking forward to it.
I'm glad somebody will be looking forward to it,
And I'll review the reviews on next week's Geeks Corner.
if I have them all done.
Whatever has been written by that
Okay,
point,
I think
don't
one
know.
or two will be done by then, so been working hard on getting lots of cool questions, and I've actually accepted some from you guys, so if you have any more,
Yes.
send them my way quickly, because you don't have a lot of time. Now you can talk about Primordial Penguins.
So, speaking of staying tuned to YouTube channels, and whatever else we were speaking of, Primordial Penguins.
It doesn't matter.
Stay tuned. It doesn't matter.
You know
Nothing
what's-
really matters.
you know
Anyone
what?
can see.
Primordial Penguins are, or what it is?
Tell me.
A bird. Do you know what else happens this month with a bird? You eat it.
I'm a vegetarian.
Okay, well,
That
some of
doesn't
us
stick in my head.
some of us eat a bird.
Tell me something
in
about potatoes.
2
I got
weeks. Okay, you eat the mashed potatoes, I eat the turkey.
it. Yeah,
Either way, we both end up in a food coma at the end of the day.
it's true.
Yeah, so we might be working on something that involves turkeys and penguins. We hope you like it.
Let your imaginations run wild.
Mhm.
Let us know in the comments what you think that means. And it
We'll
might come
see how it
true.
goes. And you know what? We might even, if there's a good enough comment, we might come up with a prize or something for the best comment.
Yeah, eventually the winner in all of these competitions will get something.
Yeah, I mean,
Um,
we do have prizes that are sitting around that we just haven't really gotten around to using, so I will start using them when we start having reasons to.
Yes.
Is there anything else? That looked pretty good.
Alright.
Yeah, I think that's pretty good for tonight. It's not as cold this week as you can tell.
Yeah, because
It's much
we're
more comfortable.
we're both we're dressed more for
No
warmth
scarf.
in California.
Yeah.
But we were going to mention. Were we going to mention something else?
Yes, we were.
Yes.
There's
Okay.
a segment that we were going to start that was
I
going to
thought
go
so.
for the next, 4 weeks? Because it was going to be 5.
Something.
Because it's the 5 reasons why Johnny 5 wants a Wii. So what's number 2?
Well, no, in no particular order. It's just what's most appropriate for the week. Number 2
Absolutely.
is Epic Mickey, the game that's
It
coming
should
out.
be number 1.
It absolutely is number one.
We were off the ball with that one last
I know,
week. But
I know. But we were
okay.
talking James Bond. It was a nice transition. So it's just in order of.
It's true.
Of
So
what works
Epic
better.
Mickey.
Epic Mickey. That game alone made me want to get a Wii, and then the other reasons came flying to me of, well, if I'm going to get one, oh, that's cool also. But I heard an interview with the guy who's doing it, and he was basically saying that Mickey is a star in his own right in movies and television, but not really so much in video games, and he wanted to bring him out, which I don't so much agree with, because I had old Sega Genesis games.
I forgot about that.
Mickey in...
How long ago was that, though?
That was a long time ago, but I
So
loved that
he's
game.
not really a star anymore in the world of video
but so
games.
he's combined RPG, action, and adventure, and you get to use paint and thinner to either create or destroy the world. That just sounds like too much fun to pass up. So
of course, we'll be creating the world, I think, first. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. Maybe we'll do a video of us playing it. That could be kind of fun. Because I intend to get it very shortly.
I think I
after it
mentioned
comes
last
out.
week, and you said that don't have more because of copyright.
They can watch us playing it. They just can't see what's on screen. We'll talk to our lawyers. We'll talk to our lawyers.
We have lawyers?
Yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah.
I have some paperwork they need to help me fill out.
Oh, okay. So I think that's about all we have time for this week's Geek Corner. We will see you next week, I guess.
Geek out.